believe it's a real marriage and you don't live together. It is
But
so. It is. One second. Let me finish. It is so rare that the government will approve a case, and you can go in and you can prove that you are that you're not living together, yet it is a real marriage. It is so rare that is why the lawyer said, don't go. Because if you go in and you say we are not living together, it is exceedingly possible that the government will say this is a business marriage, whether it is or is not. Mm-hmm. So the odds of being labeled business marriage is very, very high. The odds of getting through are exceedingly low. So that's if you go in and you say you're not living together. Now, worse, you're not living together, and you go in and lie and say you are living together. Because that's the other, you have 3 possibilities. Don't go. You have 4 possibilities. Live together and go. Don't live together and go. Don't live together and go and lie. Or don't go together and you don't live together and you tell them you don't live together. Now, if you go together and you go for the interview and you are not living together, I'm confusing everybody. If you go to the interview and you are not living together and now you're going to go lie and say we are living together when you're not, and it is discovered by the government, not only are they saying, wow, this is not a real marriage, this is fraud. This is fraud. And it's not only deportation and fraud, but you are barred on a marriage fraud case. You are barred from ever getting any immigration benefit ever again for the rest of eternity. So not only do you get deported, but you can't go and say, okay, now I'm going to go marry my true love. I want to get my green card. Too bad. Oh, now after I get deported, how can I come back to America? Too bad. Not happening. So there's so many bad things. My
question to you is, she cannot use that marriage period then. She had to start all over because she had never faced immigration. She has never gone in for an interview.
She needs to come and see me, and I'm going to answer. I'm going to answer the question very delicately, okay? Because there are marriage fraud laws.
Okay.
All right, and the delicate answer to the question is this: if she filed papers knowing in her head that this is a business marriage, she has already committed marriage fraud. And she has a big, big problem. If she submitted papers and it was and I don't know the answer, and she needs to come and talk to me about this. Okay? And you don't know the answer either. Only she knows the answer. Okay?
That's right.
If she filed the papers and it was a real marriage and the marriage broke down and she didn't show up to the interview, then yes, you can always remarry again.
Okay.
Okay, and that's the delicate answer.
All right. Thank you so much,
You're
Brad.
very welcome.
All right, thanks.
Okay. All right.
Once again, folks, you're in tune to, of course, what we call the Brad and Squeeze Show. Make sure you check us out. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the number is 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. I do apologize for those people who are trying to link on my page.
Right. We got YouTube going now.
Yep.
Okay.
Everything is up for you?
Everything is up for me.
Good.
Everything up for you?
Nope.
Give me.
You know what? I have a doctor who can prescribe Viagra for you if you can't.
It's not that kind
of up. It's not that kind of up.
Nah.
1-800.
Not that kind of up.
He's very upset now. He was
He
all
wants to
dancing.
stream.
He was all he can't stream.
I'll fix it for him. Let me just get your phone.
You found what problems?
I think I got it.
He's got it. SMG's the man. He fixed YouTube. Had SMG been here on time,
Yeah.
because he is the social media person, perhaps none of this would be a problem. Perhaps.
Had.
Yeah. Michael.
Hey, morning.
Morning.
Yeah.
Morning, gentlemen. I want to talk to Brad.
Sure, go ahead.
Hey, morning, Brad.
Morning.
I got a question from my girlfriend, right? I want to marry her, but she don't have any entry. Is there any way possible? Can I help her?
Sure. Sure, she can. She's either going to be able to adjust here, or she's going to have to do a provisional waiver and go home. One or the other. She gets a green card if you're a citizen. We just got to figure it out. So hold on, because there's a lot of different options. We got to find out how she came, what she did, and then we figure it out from there. So hold on. But yes, the answer is yes. She can get a green card.
Okay.
Hold on.
Once again, folks, the number is 1-800-529-5465, 1-800-LawLink, 1-800-529-5465. Make sure you make that link, make that connection, 1-800-529-5465.
You know what Trump did the other day?
What?
Besides play golf
Okay.
and eat fancy meals in Palm Beach?
You were down there?
No.
Okay.
He put out a new immigration executive order.
Oh.
It was in the front page of all the newspapers. Trump new executive order.
Uh-huh.
The new one.
The new one.
The new one.
And what's the new one?
And yep, he's getting tough on immigration. And the executive order says he's going to review the H-1B program and get back to you.
That's the executive order.
That was the executive order. Nothing changes.
Nothing.
Nothing.
And that's it?
That was the executive order of the week. I don't understand. I never heard of an executive order that says I'm going to review it and get back to you.
He's a very smart guy.
Just scaring the hell out of everybody. Why is he scaring the hell out of everybody?
Because he just wants to.
Yeah, maybe he finds it funny.
Yeah. Ha ha. Ha ha. Can you imagine he's like sitting there at his fancy estate down in Palm Beach? Oh yeah, let me have some
What
more.
can I
Let
do
me have some more
today?
veal over here. What could I do to make some immigrant really, really upset? Let me write another executive order. And then he's eating and then by the way, guess who's serving him?
Who?
Immigrants,
Wow.
right?
That's
Think about it.
unbelievable.
Think about it. Right? I would think. I don't know.
I wonder what would happen if he got rid of all of the immigrants.
He would have to go make his own meal.
Had to update it.
Okay.
So I'm updating the app, and then we'll see if it works.
No, it's not going to.
Yes. 1-800-529-5465.
Why so
Sandra.
pessimistic?
Hello.
Sandra, how are you?
Hello.
Hi, Sandra.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Yes, I'm calling about my mom.
Yeah.
I just filed for her. She came up in February. Just get her green card and her social.
Great.
She went out yesterday, and she don't know where she put the purse, or if somebody picked it out of her pocket with her green card and her social.
All right.
So I'm calling to ask, how can she get back? The green card is a problem to me.
No, it's not. You file an I-90 application,
Mm-hmm.
and in the I-90 application, just check off I lost my green card. You'll have to pay for it again. It's like $500 and something, but you'll get
Wow.
it. But you'll get it back again, and it'll take about 8 weeks. And then after that, she can go down to Social Security Bureau and say, I lost my Social Security, and check on that. And then I'll be honest with you, I would be calling USA Credit Repair. And the reason is this, because somebody may start going around and using your mom's information to open up accounts and banks and everything else. So she's going to want to check her credit reports every month for the next few months to make sure nobody takes her identity.
Okay. You write down the form. Write down the form. What? Repeat the form.
I-90.
I-90.
I-90. And if you need help, come see me. But replacing
Right, no,
replacing that stuff is not a problem. It's you don't want somebody taking her identity and opening up accounts and not paying bills, and then all of a sudden the bill collectors come to your mom and she says, "What the heck is this?"
True.
All right.
The problem is, when I got married, just came to this country in 2005.
Right.
My husband take me to your office. That you the one that look about my papers.
Oh, great.
But the office moved from in the Bronx. I don't know where your office is.
We're interstellar now. We're on Mars.
Where?
Mars. You have to get on a rocket ship to come see us now. I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. No, we're in Manhattan. Where we are. How long did it take you to come to SMG? 30 minutes today?
From where?
How long will it take from the Bronx to here?
About an hour and 15.
Great job, SMG. No, it's not an hour and 15 minutes. It's about 30, 45 minutes on the train. Maybe the way that SMG...
Depending on which train you take.
Yeah, don't take the train that
Where in the-
SMG takes, but...
Depends on where you are in the Bronx.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it depends on
but
where
you
in the
come
Bronx
down
you
to
are.
downtown Manhattan, it's about
It's not an
45
hour and
minutes.
15 minutes.
It's not an hour and
Manhattan.
15 minutes.
You guys
Yeah,
are telling me I do it every day.
yeah.
All right, my daughter gonna
Yeah,
take
I
the
live in the
address
Bronx.
from
I
you
live in
and
the
the
Bronx.
credit number.
Hello?
Asking for the number
Yeah, can I get the number for credit repair, please?
and his address for him office.
Okay, all right.
All right, hold on one second, all
One
right? Hold on. All right, SMG. Why don't you give them the It's your SMG, Squeeze. It's your SMG.
Doesn't work for me.
It's your SMG. From now on, he's your SMG. He's your SMG.
Nope.
Not my SMG anymore. You know, like he's not my president? He's not my SMG anymore. It's somebody else's SMG, but not mine. You're my little Nikki, though.
Thank you, thank you. This is like an awkward silence
By the
with
way,
Brad's laughter.
It takes 59 minutes.
59 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, SMG.
Wow, well, would you look
Yes,
at that?
what you do.
59
hour.
minutes.
I know it's not an hour and 15 minutes.
It's 59.
Come on.
I said an hour
And
to
he
an
has-
hour and 15, because
Yeah,
we have
he said
delays.
about.
Thank you, little Nikki.
You're welcome.
All right.
Well,
1-800-529-5465. Let's go to Lenny. Lenny,
Yes, hello.
how are you?
I'm good. How are you today? Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm watching the show right now on my
Right.
Facebook account.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And I want to thank you guys because I always watch this every morning.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. We got married 2 years ago, and my problem is my husband is incarcerated right now, and we want to file the adjustment of status. Is that possible?
Why is he incarcerated?
Some stupid stuff that he did.
Well, usually you're not incarcerated because you were smart stuff. So, yeah, it's generally stupid stuff. But, yeah, he can file for you. You'll get a work permit. You're going to get an interview, and you're going to bring a letter saying he's in detention right now. He's in jail. I would suggest you have a lawyer with you so they don't close out the case, and they keep it open pending either him getting out of jail and then reuniting with you, or maybe they would even do an interview with him in jail, perhaps.
Oh, okay.
But
So,
it's not something you're going to
yeah.
do on your own.
Okay, so because I'm here in Indiana, and I think you guys are not in Indiana.
I
so
am not in
how-
Indiana, but I'll tell you what is in Indiana. Okay, what's in Indiana is email, telephone, Skype, regular mail. All of that is in Indiana, and that's all we need to be able to communicate with you and do what we need to do.
Okay,
So we do it over the phone.
how can I call your office about
The same, the same,
paying the fee or whatever?
the same telephone number that you called to get on the radio is the number for my office. So hold on, we'll make an appointment for you, but it's the same telephone number. So hold on 1 second, okay? All right.
All right, the number once again is 1-800-529-5465, 1-800-529-5465. Make sure you check that out, 1-800-529-5465. We're taking your calls. Got a reminder that you can also go on social media, Law Offices of Spar and Bernstein, okay, and actually ask your questions there, and we will read off your questions on air on the Brad and Squeeze Show. Hello.
What's hello?
Oh, call.
No call.
Oh, no.
No call.
Guess we have...
You know what? You know what's so funny about Squeeze? I've never been in a poker game with you.
You don't want to be.
Trust me, I want to be. After watching today, I want to be. He has been all over emotionally. Okay? He comes in dancing. Okay? Comes in dancing like we're going to have the best show ever. And then all of a sudden he's almost in tears because his Facebook won't work. And now he can't even talk anymore. And he's like, hello to who? There's nobody there to say hello to. He's like, well,
there are 3 calls
I
there.
want to play poker with this guy because I am sure that I can very easily rattle him.
That's
Knowing
what you
him,
think.
knowing him, I
That's
can
the last
easily
guy.
rattle you. And all of a sudden, Squeeze has paid for all the office expenses for the year by the end of the day.
No, I am positive it has something to do with Freddie.
There was a movie, Who Fingered Freddie?
Who fingered Freddie?
Yeah, wasn't there a
Whoa,
movie?
whoa. I'll point him out. I'm pointing him out.
Pointing him out, right?
Yeah.
Who fingered him? You.
Yeah. Doesn't work for me. He's shaking his head. I'm like, dude, what's going on?
What's going on, Freddie?
I don't know.
Freddie was on assignment last night, maybe.
Oh, he was an assignment. All right.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so. SMG apparently still is on assignment.
apparently. Let's go
Apparently.
to a call.
All
1-800-529-5465.
Maggie,
Yes, hi. How are you? I love your show. I
Thank
always
you.
listen to it.
I thank you very much.
You're welcome. My husband, he just has his green card, right?
Right.
And is it possible that he can file for his mother?
Your husband
He just got it.
your husband has a green card, and he wants to file
Yes.
for his mother. The answer is no, unfortunately, until he becomes a citizen.
He can go to see you?
No, he can't do it until he becomes a citizen, unfortunately. You can't file for your mom until you're a citizen.
Something.
Sorry about that.
All right.
Sorry
Thank
about that.
you.
Sorry.
Okay.
All right. We should have like some sound effects that goes, sorry. You know?
Well,
Or like if somebody's like really like unhappy and then like, oh yeah, we could help you. And they're like, da, 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 confetti comes down or something. I mean, we need some of that stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yes!
Get it. We'll toss it in.
Yes, we can help you with like confetti and balloons come down. It's like
Yeah,
a whole
that one, yeah.
celebration.
The whole celebration.
You know, it's like, but then like this person, can't until you're a citizen. Wah, wah.
Someone said that your page is up. Did you get it?
Yes.
Someone said my page is up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Someone
Page is up.
commented saying that your page
Squeeze's
is up.
page is up.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I just looked and it's not. Christine said
I
it.
think what's happening is what's happening is that they
it-
transferred my feed to your page.
Yeah.
It's not the end of
No.
the world.
It's not say. It's not. Tell him to share it though.
Yes, he should be sharing it to all the pages today. 1-800-529.
Sharing into all the pages, providing that I'm not on. And I think that would be logical of them.
Hasn't happened.
Hasn't happened. They should be poaching right now.
Exactly.
Right, but have they poached?
Yeah, this is licensed poaching.
This is licensed poaching time.
licensed
Right,
now.
right,
Now
right.
it's okay.
Right. It's
Freddie, get on it.
Right, it's poaching season. You ever see what is it? Bugs Bunny. It's rabbit season.
We're
Right.
hunting rabbits.
Rabbit.
Right, we're hunting
Wabbits.
poachers.
I think wabbits.
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 All right.
All right.
1-800-529-5465. Susie,
Hi, good evening.
how are you?
I'm listening to your program. Very interesting and very.
Thank
And I spent a job with my friend. What happened? He had his green card, and he was caught with a DUI, drinking while intoxicated. He had to pay some money, but apparently he didn't pay the money. This was like 3 years ago.
He had to pay He had to pay money at the pound because the car was impounded to get his car out. Is that what you're saying? What?
He had a DUI,
Okay.
drinking while intoxicated.
Right.
What he would like to find out, seeing that he had that before, and now they caught him with a cell phone while driving.
Right.
Would he need a lawyer for that?
No, but he would need a lawyer if he's going to lose his license, but he doesn't need a lawyer for immigration purposes.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so
Right,
much.
but he may lose his license. I don't know how many points he has, but he's got to be a more careful driver. Stop talking on the phone and stop drinking while driving. All right.
Okay.
That's my
Okay,
advice.
thank you so much.
That is, by the way, the most obvious advice I probably have ever given in my entire life. Stop drinking and driving and stop talking on the phone. Did you really need to go to law school for that one?
Yeah.
Yes. All right, 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. Can I get back my papers, please, that I threw at you? Would you mind?
They're behind you.
They're behind me.
1-800-529-5465. It's the Brad and Squeeze Show.
USA Credit, page 21. Little Nikki,
Page 21.
why don't
I'm
you...
doing it.
You're doing it.
Look.
You did it this morning. You opened up with page
I was
21.
just doing an extra one because yesterday we didn't do it.
Oh, so you doing
Oh.
Yes, I remember.
Honesty.
I remember it, right?
Just like
Do
I
you know what?
split that money
Right,
with
do you know what happened? Squeeze. You want to know how honest Squeeze is? He's like Abraham Lincoln, this guy.
I try.
Okay? Man is like, he's like Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln was called Honest Abe. He would never can tell a lie.
Yeah.
Which, if you actually saw the movie Lincoln, is not true. Okay? He lied everywhere to get the abolition of slavery.
Right.
All right, so if you
gotta do
actually,
what you gotta do.
did you see the movie? It was a great movie.
Yeah, I
but
saw it.
he lied across the board, right?
To make it right.
To make it right.
Yeah.
So he was not very honest, Abe, but he had good
intentions.
right? So Squeeze in the studio here looks down. He finds $40 on the ground, and he goes, "I don't think I had 20s in my pocket this morning, but hey, I found $40. I'm going to take it." And then I just looked at him, And because the only other person in the studio could have been me. Now, I don't know if the $40 fell out of my pocket or not. I'm not sure.
Right.
Right, because this was here from the day before. Okay? So I look at him, he goes, all right, it must be your money. I go, I don't know. So he took it out and he handed me the $40, which was very nice of him.
Because I knew that I didn't have any 20s.
Right.
I think I had 20s in my pocket yesterday.
You lost $40?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
Really?
you're full of it.
Now that you mention it.
now that you
Because
mention it,
I only had hundreds when I attempted to pay the cab.
Because you're rich.
No, because I attempted to pay the cab and there was no small bills.
So
I knew it wasn't my money.
Right. So he hands me the 40, and I said, you know what, Squeeze? I don't know if it's my money or not. I have no idea. And I handed him back 20, so I said, I'll give you a $20 finder's fee.
Let's
and
split
we'll
it.
split it.
Let's split it.
And that's how it kind of worked.
And that's very nice of him.
Right.
Some people say, thank you for the $40. Bye.
I'll take my 20 from both of you later.
By the way, did you know in one of the songs that we have up now, in our dance hall mix, one of the lyrics says,
Get rich like
get
Greg
rich,
Millie and
get,
squeeze
get
them.
rich like Squeeze. In one of the songs.
What song is that?
What song is that?
I don't, yeah.
It's a song by Donna called Ayo.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
And one of the lyrics says, yo, I'm going to get rich like Squeeze.
And about that rich part, but
I want to be like rich like
I'll
Squeeze
take
too.
it.
I want to be rich like Squeeze. Squeeze is rich in love.
there you go. Now you're talking.
Squeeze is rich in love. His bank accounts may not be
Sure.
so rich, but he's rich in love. All right, let's go. Oh, page 21, little Nikki, quickly.
USA Credit Repair. Give them a call. 1-800-872-7177.
Boy, that was
Thank you. Next,
Let's
let's go. Let's proceed with the show.
All right. This was,
proceed
by the
with
way,
the
this is brought to you by USA Credit Repair. 1-800-872-7177. If you do have bad credit, poor credit, no credit at all, give them a call. WeFixBadCredit.com. 1-800-872-7177. 1-800-872-7177 for USA Credit Repair. They'll give you a free credit report. They'll check your credit out for free on the line. They'll let you know whether or not you have a problem or not. If you got a problem, you got a big problem, because bad credit's like not having any air to breathe. And they'll give you a money-back guarantee and fix your credit in 90 days, or get it better in 90 days, or your money back guaranteed. USA Credit Repair, thank you for sponsoring the Brad and Squeeze Show. And the telephone number for USA Credit Repair is 1-800-872-7177, 1-800-872-7177. We should have a USA Credit Repair jingle.
We should.
Right. That would be a great jingle.
Yes, that would help a lot.
Right. Call 1-800-872-71. I'm trying to do
Sounds like
the other one for the cars.
it sounds like a
That's the most annoying
it
jingle
sounds like
of
a
all time.
sleepy commercial.
Yeah, that's the most annoying jingle of all time, that car one. Joyce.
Yes.
Yes.
My question is, I became a citizen in 1969. My daughter was 14 years old. Does that make her a citizen?
Where are you from? What country?
Jamaica.
And where is the father of the daughter?
Well, he's no longer in the picture.
Okay.
He's
Were
been
you ever
gone
were
forever.
you ever married to the man?
No.
Okay, then yes, she's a citizen.
So how do I, well, she's like 30, 35, 34 now, I believe.
She can't be
so-
she can't be 34 if you were a citizen in 1969, because I'm 48.
No,
and
not
I was born
me.
in 68.
My daughter is.
Wait. Your daughter was how old in 1969 when you got your citizenship?
14 years old.
Okay, so that means she was in 1969 and 1979.
1996. Sorry.
1996. Okay.
Okay.
Because I was going to say, if she
Great with
was
your
14 in 1969, that means she was born in the 50s, right?
Yep.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
All right. So in 1996, and the reason why I asked that is because the laws are different depending on when you became a citizen. So that's actually really important to know. But yes, that same law applies in 1996. In 1996, she became a citizen automatically. So what you
I
have
became a citizen.
the day you became a citizen, and your daughter was living with you with a green card, she became a
Yes.
citizen too, because you were never married to the father.
Correct.
Okay, so what do? You file an N-600 application, and you submit proof of here's proof of my citizenship, here's my daughter's birth certificate saying I'm the mother, here's her green card, and here's some evidence to say that she lived with me, which would be tax records or school records. And you submit all that to the Immigration Service, and they will give her a certificate of citizenship. She's been a citizen since 1996. She just has no evidence of it.
Thank you so much, sir.
All right, you're very welcome. And if you need help, hold on if you need help.
Once again, folks, the number is 1-800-529-5465. Make sure you call Spar & Bernstein, not just for immigration, but it's a full-service law firm.
It is a full-service law firm.
Criminal defense, we have had some great testimonies by way of the attorneys and clients.
We had Paul Hirsch
Right.
on last week, and he had two different cases where he got basically a guy who was arrested in both situations. Man was arrested with a gun in his car, and ultimately the case was thrown out. Not because maybe he was guilty, maybe he wasn't, but his rights were trampled on. And his rights were violated. The police did an illegal search.
Right.
And at both times, Paul Hirsch, he came on and he said he got the cop on the stand. And after he was done on both situations, both in 1 week, it was crazy. And in both situations, he had the cop on the stand to preclude the evidence of his search. And the judge threw the evidence out, and then there was no case anymore.
It's good.
Yeah. And then David Moreno came on from the Criminal Defense Department.
Yep. I like both testimonies.
And he represented. He had two people also. One guy was an NBA guy. He dealt with, and that worked out well. And the other guy was a guy who hit basically a drunk bum, who walked across the street, and he didn't realize he hit him, and then he was arrested for hit and run, and he was facing serious charges, and then ultimately through some deft lawyering, he was able to show that the bum didn't know who hit him because there was multiple cars. And then ultimately they weren't able to prove that either. Now, we're not saying it's okay to go run people over.
Don't.
We don't want that to happen. We're not saying it's
Never
okay.
that.
We're not saying it's okay to drive around with guns in the car that may or may not be legal. What we're saying is, though, that you do have rights, and we have really good lawyers here who fight for your rights.
Absolutely.
So save that number for criminal defense. And we even had somebody call yesterday who said they saved the number, and when they got pulled over, they said, "I'm calling my lawyer right away."
Yep.
And apparently, they said, "Okay, don't do it again."
So
I didn't understand fully that story, but I think that was kind of the gist of it. I was not part of that. But the point was,
at least people are saving.
right. But the point was that she had the number saved, and when there was a problem, she literally called at that moment.
Right.
And the number to save is the same number to call to get on the radio, which is 1-800 529-5465. Thank you. I was looking at the USA Credit Repair number. I got confused. 1-800-529-5465. Oh, I didn't know Carmela was coming in today. Yeah. Carmela's coming in today. I didn't know that. I wouldn't have talked about criminal defense then. I didn't know.
Tax is good.
Yes.
A lot of people didn't file their taxes.
Yes. All right, so then let's talk with Carmela. I'm glad that I got the memo.
Carmela is our tax attorney.
All right, Carmela, you have survived tax season?
Yes, I did, and I actually took a day off yesterday.
And you took a day off. Okay, you got to put your
sorry.
headphones on. Nope, just put your headphones on. There you go. Here we go. And Carmela's our tax attorney.
Yes,
and it's tax season is over now, but tax season's not over for everybody, right?
Nope.
No, because you still owe
because you owe taxes. Just because you filed on time doesn't mean you don't owe taxes.
Right.
Yes.
So what do you do to help people now that it's after April 15th?
Yes.
They owe taxes. They may not be able to afford to pay them. What do you do to help them?
Sure. We have this program, if you qualify, it's called Offering Compromise, where you can settle taxes and save a lot of money if you're in a financial situation where you cannot pay the taxes that you owe for 2016 and prior years.
Well, what happens if people said, you know what, I didn't even file by April 15th because I owe all this money and I'm terrified?
Oh,
That's even
absolutely.
worse, right?
Yes, that's even worse.
Right.
Yes, that's even worse because what the IRS does, and this happened to one of my clients, is that they file the taxes for you if you haven't filed in several years, and then send you the bill.
And then they're not giving you the best deal.
No, absolutely not.
Right. So why don't you give like 2 or 3 examples quickly?
Sure.
Because I didn't realize you were coming in, and we wasted a lot of time talking about nothing, and we still got to get to social media. So maybe, little Nikki, you want to give me a memo on who's joining us at some point, right?
I'll have the memo ready
Thank
later.
you very much.
Okay.
So give us 2 or 3 examples quickly of what you do.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
I have a client who he has about 4 children that he pays child support for, and he owes about $90,000 in taxes.
So he's paying child support.
Yes.
And he's getting the money taken out of his
Paycheck.
paycheck, and then still owes $90,000 in taxes.
Yes.
What the heck is he going to do?
Right.
That's like, you know what? It's like I don't want anybody to kill yourself, but it's like you feel like killing yourself,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Right.
And I just recently received a phone call from the IRS that an offer was approved for $2,700.
Whoa. Squeeze.
So,
Squeeze. This guy.
$2,700.
Yes.
Squeeze. This guy owes 90 grand.
yes.
Okay. And I assume he's getting letters from the IRS. How far did it get?
Regarding, I think they were about to do a bank levy.
A bank levy.
Yes.
So he was in collections by the
Yes.
IRS.
Yes.
They were looking to take everything they can from the
Yes.
guy
Yes.
to satisfy this $90,000.
That
and
would've been-
if he didn't do something, they would have just taken it and said, "Screw you."
And in this case, it's a man who owned a business, but it dissolved.
Right.
That's why he owed the taxes.
So Carmela does an offer and compromise,
Yes.
negotiates with the IRS, and then just recently, congratulations, by the way. When I hear these things, it's almost like heartwarming in a way, you know? It is heartwarming in a way. When I hear these things, and she turned this guy
unbelievable.
$90,000
Yeah.
and said, "Oh, by the way, now just pay $2,700, it's all forgiven."
Right.
Right?
Yes.
But you want to know what? A lot of
And by the
people
way,
don't-
his credit got up.
so people,
Yes.
the people who don't believe really should actually just.
So he
call.
may be coming in soon, so we'll see.
Oh,
To give a testimonial?
Yes.
Great.
I'm trying to work on until I get the final documents from the IRS. But
Nice.
yes,
wow. $2,700.
$2,700.
Wow.
I'd take
any
that
o-
deal any day.
No, I mean, it makes it. How is that possible?
Well, what I do is, like I said, through a lot of going through his financials, you present to the IRS that this person does not, in no way, has the ability to pay $90,000 in taxes, considering he has, rent, child support payments, and other financial obligations that are necessary for him to pay. That he cannot pay $90,000 in taxes.
Amazing.
It's that simple.
It's amazing.
Completely
All right.
amazing.
And by the way, it's absolutely free to call Carmela.
Yes.
And so shockingly, we have it organized that it's the same telephone number. I think it's
Shockingly.
a coincidence. Maybe
Shockingly.
it could be a coincidence. I'm going to check it out. But it's the same telephone number to call to speak on the
Yes.
radio. It's the same number to call Carmela.
Yes.
And it's a free consultation. I
Yes.
think it's like a sheer coincidence, but
It's
it's
a
kind of worked.
sheer
But
coincidence.
it kind of worked out that way.
So if it happens to be the number for the radio, the number for Carmela,
It's a
the number for
coincidence.
you, the number for the law firm,
It's you know
all
what?
coincidence.
I don't know.
It's
you
unbelievable.
know what? When nature works out like that, you say there's a God.
Yes.
Right? There is a
There
God,
is.
right?
There is.
All right. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. It's a free consultation for
Yes.
Carmela. Thank you for joining us,
Thank
Carmela.
you.
I really appreciate it. Great job. Prior
Thank
successful
you.
results do not guarantee a similar outcome. Carmela's going to go to her office, and if you do have tax issues, and now it's tax season,
Yep.
1-800-529-5465. Free call to Carmela. You just heard her save a guy over $86,000, $87,000.
Call her right now, 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465.
And by the way, I was reading Dwayne C. Welcome left a note here. Very nice. He says, Squeeze and Brad, good morning. This is on Facebook Live. He says, Squeeze and Brad, good morning. I need a commission. Well, I can't give you the commission, but I need a commission for all the people I'm forwarding to you guys. LOL, LOL, laugh face, about 7 of them. You guys are doing a great job. I never used you guys before, but you guys seem to be very honest, and that's very important for viewers. Most people lose confidence in attorneys these days. Thank you, Dwayne.
I think that's very, very
Thank
nice.
you. That's very
Greatly
nice. I
appreciated.
that. I appreciate that.
But people, he's right. I mean, what we do here every day is we're just being ourselves. We're not perfect.
No.
Okay, but we're just being ourselves, and we're being honest, and we're being very straightforward. Some like it, some don't, but it works out.
Oh, well, RJ came up with a new name for Carmela.
What?
Tax Bella. I'm just looking at it. I'm just looking.
RJ.
I'm just looking at it on Periscope now. RJ goes, "Welcome, Tax Bella." Sounds like she's like one of those, like Conan the Barbarian. Oh, Conan is marrying Tax Bella now. You know?
Oh man,
Doesn't it sound like like somebody in like Conan the Barbarian movie?
you guys are crazy, man.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway, it's time for the social media check-in,
Yes.
and the social media check-in is one-sided today.
Okay.
All right, so we've got SMG who is finally awake.
Oh, I've been
right.
awake. I'm ready.
All right, let's
Not
go.
all.
Let's see. Let's punch him out.
Okay, let's do it. Can you still apply for a job if you lost your EAD card?
you can, but you're not going to have proof that you're legal to work, so you better get it.
All right. Why would anyone apply for DACA if you can still be deported?
Because you can't be deported on DACA. There was one example that I saw in the news that some guy got deported because he was near the border. He didn't have any evidence, and they probably wrongfully deported him. And I'm sure if he has a good attorney, he'll be coming back. But generally, you're not going to get deported if you have DACA. There was like one example of
Yeah, there's only one guy.
1.5 million. And he was walking around near the border,
And he didn't have his ID
and he didn't
on
have
him.
ID on him.
Yep.
Right.
I have a question. My son is 10 years. My son, his 10-year green card, is it possible for him to file for his mother, and how long will it take? His son has a 10-year green card.
No, you have to be a citizen.
All right.
Become a citizen first and then file for mom.
All right. Next is, what is the cost to help me fill out my I-400 form? You should just give us a call and we can discuss the fees with you.
I have no idea. The I-400 form does not exist. But if you want to bring in the I-400 form, I'm happy to charge you money to do absolutely nothing for you. I assume it's the I-485,
Probably.
the adjustment. And what is the cost of it? $71 million.
$71 million.
$72 million. But for the viewers who watch us on Facebook, $66.7
With financing options.
million. Squeeze. 66, I just raised my fees. 66.7 million. I don't know what my fees are. You gotta come in, I gotta see what we're doing.
Give us a call, 1-800-529-5465.
And by the way, in all seriousness, the reason is this. You know, everyone goes, Brad, how come you can't talk? Because lawyers, we get flat fees for immigration, okay? But lawyers get paid hourly.
Yes, they do.
So that's how a lawyer makes his money or her money. So when somebody comes in and they come in for a consultation, and everybody's case is different, everybody's needs are different. It's not even just about a case, it's about what your needs are, what's required to be done, how much time is going to be expended by our office in getting you to where you need to be. And then we figure it out based on our conversation, and then we can give you a fee. That is why it's impossible.
Depends on the specifics of your
Correct.
case.
Yeah, and people need to understand that, because I see people all the time. So why is this one cost and why does that?
Right.
It's all different, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone's case is extremely unique.
That's right.
All right. No two cases are alike.
I don't understand how lawyers can even advertise a flat fee. I don't understand it. They do it. I just don't understand it. How can you advertise a flat fee and say, I'm going to do this for X amount of dollars,
Not knowing.
not
Not
knowing
knowing what
anything about the person or what their needs are, what their requirements are, how much time that lawyer is going to spend with you? Because many times you may be overpaying because that lawyer says, oh, I just charged
Exactly.
you this, and he worked very little time on it.
And many times it's underpaid.
Many times you have underpaid, and you know what happens when you're underpaid?
You get screwed.
You get screwed.
Pay for what you get.
Exactly. That's what happens. So, the only honest way to do it is come in, you see us, we figure out what needs to be done, how much time we're going to spend on your case, what your needs are, and then we can come up with a fee.
All right. Is it true that international students will not be able to get through with OPTs again?
No, that's not true.
All right. I'm a citizen. My boyfriend came here on a work visa, and his visa ran out. Can I marry him and file for him, and how long will it take?
You can marry him, you can file for him, and it will take 90 days for a work permit and about 6 to 9 months for a green card.
Okay, nice. Not too bad. What is the difference between having your case sent to the National Benefit Center as opposed to one of the service centers?
The National Benefits Center is not conducting interviews. So until the Service Center versus the National Benefits Center, there's no difference. It's just another office in the middle of nowhere that will process your paperwork, and then eventually when the case goes to the local office, that's when your interview will be scheduled. Or if you don't have an interview, it'll just be approved by one of these offices in the middle of nowhere. And they transfer files all around because based on staffing.
Okay. All right, I'm a U.S. citizen. I'm filing for my dad in Jamaica. So when my dad gets here, can my father file for my brother? He's 21. And how long will it take to get my brother in the States?
About 7 years. The answer is yes.
All right, so you can do it 7 years, Mike.
Right.
What provisions are in place for individuals awaiting interviews for adjustment of status?
You get a work permit, advance parole in 90 days, so you can work legally, get your driver's license, get your social, travel in and out of the country. That's about every benefit you can have as a green card holder.
All right, and he has a continuation. If there's an emergency in your homeland, but you're waiting on your interview.
Travel document, advance parole.
Okay, there you have it.
Yes.
Next question. Oh, I think that's actually it for today.
That's it.
Yes.
You normally have more.
I do not.
What about Periscope?
Nothing on Periscope.
No, we have a lot of comments, just not a lot of
comments,
questions.
yeah.
All right, so let's go to Pauline then. Pauline, we got about a minute.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I just want ask a question. My green card is up, and I want to renew it. How much it costs to renew it?
I believe they just raised all the fees, and of course I don't remember fees, but I believe it is $545. Let me double check that right now. It is $455 plus 85, which is five. What does that equal? 530, right?
Okay.
540. 540. 540.
540.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
And how long would it take to renew?
8 weeks.
8 weeks?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very
You're
much.
welcome. Let's see if we can get somebody in 30 seconds. Alex, 30 seconds. That's what
Quite
you
sure
got.
you can do it, man.
30 seconds,
Yes,
quickly.
good morning. Yeah, I have
Yeah.
a question. I got married. I got convicted for marriage fraud in 2010. It was false representation. Got 3 years probation for it. I'm here in the U.S. since 1999. I have 4 kids.
You would need to come in, and I would need to review the whole case, because when you convicted of
Okay,
marriage
when
fraud.
I can come?
Hold on. All right, that's gonna end it. Your marriage fraud. We're not gonna solve your problem over the radio in 30 seconds. Squeeze, I'll have you the last word for Squeeze.
I'll give it a last word. My Facebook did not work.
Fix the internet, Lenny. That's the last word. If
I won't blame
Lenny
Lenny this
Strat,
time.
if Lenny Strat is listening to this right now, and hopefully she is the firm administrator. You have asked her many, many times to fix this, right?
Yep. But I don't think it's her.
Maybe she will start administrating and fix it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But anyway, thank you all so much.
Yes.
Let's make it legal. The proceeding was informational only and not specific legal advice. Consult an attorney about your individual situation. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome in the future. To make an appointment with the Spar Bernstein Law Firm located at 225 Broadway in New York City, call 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Easily remembered, 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-LawLink. Once again, make a call to 1-800-529-5465. And of course, link up with the law offices of Spar Bernstein located at 225 Broadway on the 5th floor. If I were you out there, make the call, make the link, make the connection, make it Spar and Bernstein. 1-800-LawLink. That's 1-800-529-5465. Once again, folks, it is definitely the Brad and Squeeze Show. Join us at midday today. Hopefully we'll get everything.
We'll see you all
sorted out.
then. Thanks for watching.
All right, thanks a lot. Bye-bye.